Hi everyone, welcome back on my channel. So let's start apply this latest shade from Utopia eyeshadow palette by Chanel. This was a limited edition for spring 2025. This palette is so lovely and I love this latest shade applied with my finger all over the eyelid. So luminous. Let's take this taupe gray shade to sculpt and contour the lid a little bit. I think the shade is so great to contour, and also it's very easy to blend, as you can see. You definitely achieve a very sculpted look very quickly, you see. I blend everything with my Suku blended brush and I love the shade. Highly suggested if you have fair skin as me. You see, it doesn't drain you, but it gives you a very flattering sculpted look. My suggestion is to spend an extra bit of time at sculpting the base, the structure of your eye look. So definitely if you build it up a little bit, you can create the real shape that you will use as a guide for your eye look. Now let's move towards this pink shade that in this case I use to add a more extra natural touch. So you see, when you add a little bit of pink into your crease, you immediately achieve a more natural look because you add the pinkish tone that naturally you have in your skin. So you build it up with a little bit of gray cool tone, and then you blend it with this pink tone to achieve a more natural sculpted and natural shadow. Be sure when you blend to intensify a little bit with this kind of rotation and then move to the upper part. Now let's take the black stylo eye pencil by Chanel and let's shape the eye with a very thin line. And let's do a very gentle flick. Now I line the lower part of the eye, you see, always with a very thin line, and now I trace the line and join it with the upper line, and then I blend everything a little bit with my flat brush and a little touch of eyeshadow. Always step back a little bit to check if everything is symmetrical, and now let's add a very luminous touch with this kind of topper shade. I love it, so luminous. It's have a kind of ultraviolet reflection, sort of duochrome. I don't know how to call it, but I love it. It really changes your makeup look just with a touch. I use it in the center of the eyelid, you can see, with my finger because it adds more shine. Then I go back with the pink shade and I define everything a little bit more if needed, you see. Now I add mascara. This is Noir Allure by Chanel. It's a sample. Let me say that I prefer the classic Le Volume. After mascara, I always retouch a bit because I think that mascara adds more definition. So now it's time for blush, Rose Ardent Cream to Powder Blush. This shade is so beautiful. I love Rose Ardent shade by Chanel. It's one of my favorite shades. And this blush is very beautiful and easy to use, even if it's heavy scented, in my opinion. So heavy fragrances of roses, typical by Chanel, but in this case, yeah, it's quite annoying. This is Light and Berry highlighting blush. I use the highlighter. This is one of my favorite one. It has this beautiful pinkish tone. I love it. It's so luminous. It's satin. It adds this particular kind of pinkish tone. And now let's move to Eldridge Rouge Experience in Audrey. This shade doesn't need any presentation. It's so beautiful, so particular, this kind of pink. I love it. I found the shade so vivid, so luminous, so gracious, and it's really lively. Love to blur a little bit with my finger, and now I contour with Zero and Lip Pencil by Eldridge. This is such a great lip pencil shade. It really helps to give definition to every shade of lipstick. I really love it also combined to Audrey lipstick. So this is my makeup look. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your impression. You see, it's a very easy makeup. You can wear it all day long. See you soon. Bye.